Hi everyone, this is Maddie Capezzuto, and in this video, I will be discussing several of the 8 guidelines for effective web design as outlined by HubSpot as they apply to Lululemon's website. And so the 3 things we're going to be talking about today are Lululemon's website's consistency, navigability, and credibility. So to start, I'd like to point out that I think this website has a great deal of consistency, starting with the color palette. So there's not a whole lot that's going on this homepage, but what is going on is very effective. And that's because it's very easy to look at because it's very consistent. So we have this sort of black and white color scheme going on. Color palette's very similar throughout. Nice clean looking images, right? We have this like black and white theme going on, this little pop of red from the logo that gets looped back in as we sort of scroll through these different tabs. And again, if we do it down here, same thing, that little pop of red. So if we take a look at the fonts, we notice that it's the sans serif font throughout. There's a little bit of differentiation that's achieved by using all capitals versus capitals and lowercase. Also, we bold these sort of categories at the top here, which is a nice way to differentiate between the information, sort of like headings and subheadings. But overall, I would say that this site is very consistent, right? So if we were to click on any one of these tabs and we see that the font's used, same thing, there it is, back again. So the second thing I'd like to point out is the site's navigability. And what I just demonstrated actually is a good example of that. So say, for instance, I am a girl or a woman, and I know that I'm on the hunt for a new pair of yoga pants. I'm going to click on the Women tab. I'm going to scroll right on over to bottoms, and I'm going to go to either pants or crops to find my yoga pants. The other thing that I think Lululemon does really well in terms of navigability is they have sort of done the heavy lifting for users by pulling out what they think users are probably coming to the site for given this time of year. So when I first reviewed this website for the discussion post, this little homepage image was not here, and this layers without limits information and the tab for jackets and coats and gift ideas were not here. And instead, it was this video of a woman, and she was dressed in a long sleeve shirt, lightweight, and very short running shorts. And she was running through the streets. It was sunny in the background. But that was back in September. Obviously, now we are in November. The weather is getting colder. The holidays are right around the corner. So Lululemon has put on the forefront of its website, Jackets and Coats tab, gift ideas. They're showcasing this woman dressed in a long winter coat. I believe she also has boots on. She has a hat on. So, easy to navigate. We have this little call to action right here, shop women's what's new. So if we click on it, we're brought right to what's on that homepage. So very easy to navigate. Third thing I would like to point out that I think Lululemon does really well is they prove that they are a credible website. And again, I'd love to just point out the homepage changes, which I think is cool. So now we have anytime, any climate. Very neat. But anyway, credibility. HubSpot tells us that anytime a site has items listed for sale, what you want to look for is a price attached to that item. And we see that Lululemon does this with all of the items it has listed for sale. The second thing that shows us this is a credible website is if we go all the way down to the bottom here, there are several things we can click on that show this to us. So for instance, if we go over here, if we were to click on live chat, I would get a little window that would pop up and it would link me right to a sales rep, and I could chat with them in real time, sort of like an instant messenger. This, I would imagine, is a customer service line, again, to connect me with somebody in real time. Right here, if we go under About Us, and we look under Investors, if we click on it, we see that there's all kinds of media relations, press releases, latest webcasts, corporate governance, financial information. This is a good one. So if we click right here, because they're a publicly traded company, they publish all of this financial information for investor relations. So this last one was filed at the very end of September. If we were to click on it, You can see their SEC filings. So again, just another way that we know Lululemon is a credible website. So apart from the fact that I love this website because I love their products and I love to shop here, as you can see, my shopping cart's already full because, of course, I had to poke around the site before I started this video. I love it because I think that it really kind of hits the nail on the head on several items on the list that HubSpot outlines. But for the sake of this video, I hit on the 3 I think are most important and that the site really does the very best. So I hope you learned something today, and thank you so much for watching.